I wonder if I should. This is kind of dope because I've never done one of these before, so I kind of get to start it however I want to. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We'll just do the podcast intro, even though this is gonna be a new form of content, But hey, look, man, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is the 3-0 podcast. God damn it, we got Lester Genius in the building. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make some noise. I got some people in the background. Everybody make some noise for us. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We might as well run it like a whole show. You know what I'm saying? Because we've never done this. And hey, welcome. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for having
This
me.
is a round 2. This is our first one-on-one, though.
Hell yeah.
This is a round 2. We did the podcast before at the podcast table, which it still exists. It's just we're not using it right now because we just going to be kicking it. And excuse the furniture. You know what I'm saying? It don't match. You know what I'm saying? It don't match. At some point it will. I'm going to get the reupholster, but, they trying to tax niggas. You know what I'm saying? We got to find the right deal out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, bro, it's been about a year since I seen you, bro. Let's just start with how you been. Let's just catch up a little bit.
Shit, well, I feel like I've been cool.
Yeah.
It's been hella different. I mean, the world has been hella different as well. Like,
Yeah,
the
everything.
pandemic kind of hit now. And
Facts.
It just puts us in a whole different atmosphere.
Yeah.
But as far as, life, I can't complain. Other people have it worse. It's a blessing to be able to be, just a college student and also doing, the shit that I love. So I can't complain. Everything's good.
Yeah, that's good. Is somebody else coming? That's normally what that means. Nobody else is coming?
Nah.
We're not expecting anybody? You're right, yeah. Yeah, we should be good.
No, that's...
And
yeah.
actually, what I might do, you think when we should turn this a little bit more this way, this mic? Yeah. Because when he looks at me, the audio fades away? Okay. Yeah. We'll keep all this in here. You know what I'm saying? We're not perfect over here.
Nah, it's not live.
Yeah, no, it's not live. We got plenty of post editing out here.
Bring it down.
Yeah. Actually, I will cut this out.
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can.
So,
Oh my god. Got your Wi-Fi popping?
Yeah.
Okay. Got to make sure the Wi-Fi is always good at all times. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck all that data signal stuff. Yo, I actually ran over on my data. I don't know if you've ever done that before.
Nah.
It's the first time in my life last month. I just didn't know what to do. I was out. Shit looked at
Did you buy more?
I had to, bro. I spent $10 in one day just to get 10 more gigabytes, bro.
That's tough.
It literally went from high speed regular internet to all of a sudden it looked like
but it'll fuck you over.
Bro, it looked like dial up.
If you watch too much, bro, your connection is gonna be just enough,
Bruh,
just
yeah,
enough
dog,
to get
dog.
through. You're
Bro,
not watching shit after that.
Bro, YouTube will do it to you, bro. YouTube, and I'm like, now I got YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium slaps, bro.
I'm not buying that shit.
What?
I just feel like it's not fair that when I close my phone, I can't watch this shit naturally.
And that's why you buy it.
No, that's not fair.
How many streaming services are you subscribed to right now, though? If you could put it all together, about roughly how much are you spending, on streaming services?
Netflix.
Okay.
That's
Apple. Or that's it? Yeah. You don't even have Spotify?
I'm on Isaac's Spotify still.
For real?
Since high school, bro.
Like a real one.
A family pack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo, that's crazy. Dog, so you only about $12.99 a month.
Nah, I had the $8 one because it was just for me, like the Netflix.
Got you,
so I was going as low as possible,
You know, bro, I wish I was. Damn, I need to get better, bro. I make budgets for myself, and then I be like, damn, but I want this shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? That budget life is, bro, it's hard, bro. I just need to make enough to where I don't need the budget for real, for real.
Facts.
That's the hardest thing.
That ass.
But yeah, bro, we done been through a pandemic since I seen you. What's the biggest change that you've seen, especially music and career wise? Because I mean, you continue to grow. I feel like the biggest thing that had happened outside of you consistently building your fan base. Let's not discredit that. You had the Obama thing happen.
Facts.
And then, but that was fucking huge. You know what I'm saying? So and then the pandemic hit. You know what I mean? But then you consistently were dropping music throughout that time period. But besides that, how did you have to adjust your plan, or how did your attacks change?
I feel like the the greatest thing that changed for me is the amount of time I had to focus on myself. Because it's like after Raleigh happened, it was like everything was coming this quickly. Like everyone wanted me to be here, there, over there, do something for school, do something for this university. We had people calling us from Europe to try to do some shows, and in New York, and it was like we're planning behind school and everything like that. Damn. So it was like things were picking up.
Man, whatever happened with the Europe shit though?
The Europe shit, bro. Like they just fell through after the pandemic. It's like
the pandemic
I didn't even
stopped.
really
You didn't get their full. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so the pandemic kind of cut all of like those things that were going on because no one knew what was going to happen in the music industry. So like all the deals, every conversation that we had kind of like it just came to a halt to see what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So that was a big change. It gave me a chance to be like, damn, like cool, like this is working out for you and this is beautiful, but slow down and realize the things that you need to. Like even today I was listening to like some of my old voice memos. I was like, damn, bro, sometimes I rapped way too fast. Like sometimes I had a lisp on certain words. Sometimes I didn't pronounce everything fully. So it's just like, I really got to sit down and just grow my own artistry. Like I got to see all of my own flaws and all the things that I did well and get a chance to get back to my own music because originally during the Rollywood time, I was more
a lot of
like,
collective work.
It was
I remember.
Work. So it was like everything popped off during that time too, independently. Like Bust Down was going crazy, like off the Rollywood shit, like the same week, straight to playlisting. We had All Along with Marco Luca and Zach Kokas, and that was going crazy off of just the strength of Marco's buzz and everything that he had going on as well with a new sound for all of us. So it was just like that was about to hit 100K. Bust Down hit 100K. Rollywood, of course, hit 100K.
Everything was just
so everything
snapping.
so it was like everything was going for all of us, but for me it was like triple because I was somehow in the middle of every collective.
These multiple collectives and everything.
So it was a crazy time. So during that, I also forgot, like, damn, what the hell does Les music sound like? Like, what is my sound?
Because it was a lot of features.
Yeah, so it was like I'm compromising or going halfway on a sound.
True.
In order to like, mix well with the homies. So I finally got a chance to sit down, like, be on my own and create music. So like this whole entire project now is what was those moments when I got to sit down and self-reflect on everything that's going on in the year, all of the changes around, like, relationships and people around. So that's like the embodiment of everything that I'm doing now.
So you feel like, because I feel like in the aspect, like me and Leon have talked about this, we talked about it on the podcast, is like, do you feel like the pandemic was like almost like a blessing in disguise?
That was the biggest blessing, no cap. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Like, even academically, man, I was almost down and out. Like,
for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was almost down and out because it's like balancing both of them. Like music was just starting to go crazy. So it's like I had no time to even be in my classes because I was trying to make all of these like life-changing events or get these conversations and stuff like that. So we were just working our asses off. Like, so I was also missing like big tests and like chemical engineering and paper science is nothing that you can half-ass. It's like everyone in the major is like, they're tight-knit. So it's like, if there's one dude in the bunch that's not, fully contributing. He's like
if there's one link that's like kind of weak,
And put it on top of that is the PWI. So that one kid is the black kid pursuing music. So it just looked bad. So I had to take a lot of time on that as well. But the pandemic helped because now all classes went online. So like I'd be up. So at 3 a.m. I could get all my work done and go right back and make whatever schedule I have. Sometimes we're like before shows I was doing homework or like turning stuff in just to make the schedule work and make it make sense. So the pandemic also helped because now the teachers, they're not as hard on the lesson plans. They're not as hard on the testing. It's usually open note. So it's like it's way easier to get
to that goddamn open
done.
note.
Hell yeah!
Shout out to the open note.
So it's like if I take good notes and I pay attention, I'm gonna do really well.
Yeah.
So I love the new structure, and I don't have to run from this side of campus to be in front of 150 people that we don't even speak. We're just all consuming the same place. When I could do this in the comfort of my home in my own environment where I actually truly can think. So it was like it helped me a lot to retain information and also study better. So the pandemic was a blessing on both ends, because it helped me also grow into the sound that I have right now.
Do you feel like you had any like mental like time to like outside of just like priorities that you had and the pandemic helped you accomplish those priorities a little bit more efficiently? Do you feel like mentally you took any taxing moments or like there was like you were like, oh yeah, I need to work on myself outside of just the music and artistically it was like, let me take this time to like work on what I got going on up here?
Yeah, most definitely, because it's still isolation at the same time. So I'm not really around anybody else, so I have no choice but to look at myself and reflect and get into those things.
Well, you're from Raleigh though, so you were back at the crib. Or were you on campus? What were you doing?
During this whole entire pandemic, I kind of go back and forth.
Gotcha.
I'll spend some days at home, and then I'll come back to my place at UT since I live by myself. So it's like I'm not with.
Oh, got you. Okay,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so I could still even now I'm not staying at home, but
gotcha.
I come back every so often, just to see the family and stuff. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope, man. Yeah, bro. I know for me myself, bro, it was like I had like the mental part that was like crazy as hell to where it was like, bro, I had to fix myself. But then you know what? It's kind of fucked up. But you know what I like learned? I was like, I get why people like just like put shit in like a closet and just forget about it, like mentally. Cause bro, when you try to unpack that shit, bro, my closet is a walk-in, like it's got mirrors, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, bro, I'm good on this. Like, I'm good on this, bro. Like I'm good, dog. So you was like dropping all the music. How do you think your music has improved now that you've had that time to like work on yourself, and then like coming together and bringing this project together all in due time?
I feel like my music improved a lot in the way that I structure things.
Yeah.
As far as music, I always felt like I was a kid who knew how to rap the technical way, like who knew how to put in bars. But a thing that I really wanted to get to, and the thing that you need in order to elevate as a lyricist is somebody who can make records. Like you got to be able to make records at the same time. Yeah. So I feel like now I'm finally getting into that bag where it's like I can make records. Like I know I can rap really well. I'll give you a verse, but we might cut it in half. We might do 1/16 and an 8. So it's like you still have that melodic and that hook part in there that makes you want to dance, that makes you feel it, that makes you want to continue, to listen to this
more
song.
kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like you got to have that other aspects. So it's like I started to make music more in the lane of, okay, cool. If you're looking for the lyrics, then all of the lyrics are there. Go ahead and decipher it. If you're looking for a bounce, that shit is there as well.
Yeah, true.
If you're looking for a vibe, that's the whole entire record.
True.
So it's like whatever you're looking for, I try to conquer them or bring them together in the best of the balance in order to make the best record.
Facts. That makes sense. And then also in the pandemic, you got your first whip.
Yeah.
How's it feel, man?
Man, bro.
I know it's been a long time coming, what I'm saying?
I be driving around and I'm just like, damn, this is my car.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is my car, like, because for the longest I always had my mom's car on campus because she was just kind enough to because she knows
just
I have
let you hold it.
Yeah, because I have a lot of things to do and I got a lot of places to go.
Yeah.
So she was just kind enough to let me use her car during the week or whenever. And I just got to bring it back so she goes to church,
Yeah. So she can still do her stuff. Yeah, facts.
So it's like it's just different now that I don't have to worry about that. Like, she doesn't have to worry about anything. Like, I'm good. Like, I could go do what I need to do.
I can pull up if you need me to pull up. Yeah. I can respond to emergencies now.
Yeah.
like low key, bro, I've had moments when I was, outside of a car and then, not like a crazy emergency moment that happened, but, a light emergency. You'd be like, I should be there. You're like, fuck, I got to take the bus. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's OD. Have you named it yet? Have you named your car?
Nah, I was thinking about it, but I was like, damn. I feel like I don't have no name that's not gonna be lame. So I was like, I don't want to give a name that doesn't have any meaning.
Yeah,
so I need something cool though.
I've had my car for 2 years, bro. I still haven't named it.
Damn.
And I think that's fucked up because I've named all my other cars. All my hoopties I've named.
So you're not fucking with this one?
I love this. This is one of my favorite ones. This is the first one that I have with heat and AC. You know what I'm saying? Powered everything. You know what I'm saying? This is literally the best car that I've ever had. And I just don't have a name for it. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why, bro. It's something about a car that's lesser, where shit don't work. You be like,
yeah, that's my little thing.
Yeah, that's my little thing. You know what I'm saying?
But that car is too good now.
It's the fact that everything works. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's just a car to me right now. I feel like a name will come once it starts breaking down, or something semi-major happens. Then I'll be like, all right, man, you got some trauma now. It's almost like you need some trauma in your relationship for that shit to work, bro. Low key. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. That shit's fucked up. Such a dark way to look at that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So you put this project together during, what was it? I want to know whose idea was it to do a mix between new and the old? Because this is almost, it's a compilation. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's not like you just popped out and was boom bow. You know what I'm saying? This is all new records. Whose idea was it to come together and do it this way?
It was definitely my idea.
Okay.
I came up with the idea to drop this project as like a collection of songs because I feel like the last year just been fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's been to the point where it's like, bro, sometimes you're like, fuck music. I know some weeks I don't want to listen to shit. Like,
Facts.
except for
Yeah.
the stuff that I'm already getting, like, you know,
True.
that therapy from the music that I already listened to.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was like, you know, there was so many bigger events that are happening like this whole entire year that it's like music is kind of minuscule in comparison. So
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people miss like these bangers. Like there's records that I don't want to let go of because I'm just like, damn, like these shits really hit. And I feel like this is some of my best music.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people care about the packaging and presentation the most. And after releasing
bro.
through all of this music and going through like this process of seeing what works and what doesn't, I feel like I finally know how to market my music exactly the way that I need to do on my own. So now I could put all of these songs out. I could give them videos. I could increase the life of these songs while I'm working on another project in the background and getting other things ready. So in this sense, it worked out really well because a lot of new people are listening to this stuff because it's
Yeah.
like people didn't even like they missed some of these records.
Facts.
Or some people never heard of me at all. So it's like
Yeah,
when
that's a
it,
fact. Yeah,
when it
you're
came
all,
out,
you're still new to somebody.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of people were running this shit up like it's been a new project. Like it's already like 30,000. Like it's like none of these
it
songs
went
came
stupid
out.
in the first week alone.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
that was the most craziest thing because when you drop independently, like I didn't have no manager, nobody to answer to. It was just basically off my sole instinct of what I feel like is gonna work from, you know, making music since I was 11. Like I have like my own idea of a way to do things. So I was like, cool, we're gonna see how this works, not knowing how many streams it was gonna get, if it was gonna get picked up, if whatever was gonna happen. And it just ended up doing really, really good. So I was just
Damn.
like, damn, sometimes you just need to go with your gut and especially what you feel like is gonna work.
But you know what's crazy? I was just thinking about this. Every time I talk to you, I'm like, how was he this young and just like knows shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was a mess at 21, but I thought I was new. I thought I knew shit. You actually be knowing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to your parents, yo. They did that shit. They did that, bro. Because nigga, what? 21, bro? Hell no, bro. I just got 3 songs out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We struggling over here, but I do so much other shit though. It's like a little bit different, but
Hell yeah.
yeah, bro. So like you put this compilation together, and then what was like? Actually, I want to go back because during like when we last met, like you were saying, like you were being spread thin because you had so many different teams and everything that you were working with. What's the relationship like with all the different teams that you were working with? And it's like, do you miss kind of having so much of that team camaraderie and work togetherness, or are you finding a little bit more comfort in doing your own thing now?
As far as like the whole collective or like what everybody else around us kind of labeled a collective,
Yeah.
is like, you know, we're all cool. It's all love. We all show love to each other on all platforms. If
Yeah.
like I see one of the homies drop, I'm always gonna retweet it. I'm always
Retweet
gonna
and
show
share
love.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
On release days, I always say congratulations on the release.
Yeah.
They do the same. We always post each other. And we stay in touch, like throughout, you know, whatever. Like even if it's like a month goes by, we'll check in to see what everyone's doing, making sure we're all making the right moves, like in music, it's like etc. And just sharing our plans and where we're going with the next couple of things.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, it's not been the same as before because we're all moving so fast in our own directions.
True,
And everyone is doing severely well. Like
That's a fact. Yeah.
that's crazy. Like so many people from one city. So
It's crazy, bro, because you really did have the team that was like each member alone is killing shit
with their own sound.
with their own sound.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Like-
y'all still know how to come together and get it popping. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like, which is crazy, but it's like now everybody's more on their solo mission, I guess. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and
Like,
I love it. It's like I love that as well because we're all really finally getting to explore what we truly love and what we want from music. That independence helped us grow really quickly.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting into my own sound, what I want to do, and they all support me through it. Everyone else is going through their own sound, getting their own projects together, dropping singles and stuff. So I support them as well. It's just dope to see, you know, everyone doing what they need to do as far as artists and working their asses off.
Yeah.
So that's dope. I definitely, you know, cherish those moments of us all working together. But
Yeah.
I just feel like the more that we go one-on-one, the more that our sounds are starting to, like, you know, diverge.
and low key, it's kind of like having this time apart. Like, wait till y'all get back together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where it's
definitely.
like one of those. Come
Hell
on,
yeah.
give us a reunion, yo.
And it's
You
like
know what I'm
we still got a couple records coming. Like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the most part, I think me and Sonny got a bunch of new stuff coming together. So
Shout out to
shout out to Sonny, shout out to Spliff, like
Yeah.
all the homies. So we got a bunch of new stuff coming. So we're all still cool, but
Yeah.
everyone's just, you know, full fledged on what mission they have. And
Everybody's
the pandemic,
doing it.
yeah, it's kind of, you know, spread out a lot.
Yeah, I fuck with Sonny, man. I was hoping he'd be able to come, man, because I never really got a chance to like talk with him, like for real, for real. Like he was in like we were on Clubhouse together. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But it was like you're like the only one that I guess I really talked to. Dude.
Facts.
Out of like the younger generation, I guess, of like local artists that are like up and coming and like popping. Like, do you feel like the city or I guess the city or the state represent you guys like well, or do you feel like I guess that'd be the best way to describe it. Do you feel like your city appreciates you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think it kind of grew. But I feel like I always had love from the city. Like I never had any city issues. Never nobody hating on me. No any type of stuff. Because I feel like I always did it for the city. Like I always made sure I tried to do right by the city. Whether what shows I did. Like I did the local circuit. I did the clubs. I did all the bars. Like we came up from that. We did.
You ever done a strip club yet?
Nah.
Me neither. We should do a strip club show together.
That's crazy.
I feel like our music does not match there at all, but I'm with it though. You know what I'm saying?
They might like get like a nice little chill vibe. You know?
Yeah. What if we could change the stripper's mind, bro? That'd be fine. That's our mission. We'll do each a 10-minute set, 15 max.
15 max.
We'll just knock out 30 minutes and we'll try to change the stripper's life, bro.
I feel like we could do a good job.
I think we could do it, bro. I think we might be able to save one.
And we could.
Shout out to all them strippers that, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully your OnlyFans career is popping right now. This pandemic, you know what I'm saying? You can't be in the clubs and all that, but we're going to get y'all right. We're going to
the club's open though.
Yeah, the club's open this weekend. Are you going to go out?
Nah. I got too much stuff to do, man. I got
low key, bro. Yeah,
too much.
I feel that, and I'm terrified. I'm not fucking with that shit. Like Have you caught COVID yet?
Nah, God willing,
Bro, me neither, dog. Me neither. I feel like people catch. Like I don't know. I feel like it's so easy to not catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like
you just gotta be like I don't know. I feel like even if you do the right thing, you could definitely catch COVID. But
yeah, true.
I try to stay away. Like, I don't be out on the scene too much unless it's like for something music related. Other than that, like I'm chilling. I'll be like, either on my place or with the fam, but not on the scene.
Have you when do you think shows are gonna start back? Like straight live performances. When do you think that's gonna be popping again?
I have no idea. Maybe next year. I think
you think next year?
Because like I saw The Weeknd post something, so I'm sure like
he was like the first one to release his tour, right?
Yeah. So I think they'll be good. I think we'll be good soon. Because everything else is really much open, and so it's just getting the confidence to do stuff. And we're not gonna do no 100,000 person shows, so it's like I know we could get the okay in order to do some shows at different venues. So I'm looking forward.
Yeah, and then that is another thing too. It's like even with the capacity being at 30%, it's like you could pack it out if the pandemic wasn't here. So it's like even if you could do a show right now, your money would be funny just off the strength of they're not even gonna let enough people in that you could sell the tickets to, which kind of sucks ass actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, RIP Emerge. Like a lot of love to Emerge for all the shows we did.
Are they gone?
That shit's crazy. Yeah,
it's gone.
Yeah, some restaurant bought them out. They did them dirty.
For real?
Yeah. That was the spot though. It was the
Emerge
spot.
was dope, yeah.
Because it was so next to campus, so we could bring the whole entire campus crowd
yeah.
out. Like, we had almost like 380, 400 people there for like the show right before Rollywood came out. Yeah. That was the craziest shit because we played it before anyone heard it, and everyone went fucking crazy.
For real? So y'all knew it was gonna be, yeah.
That was a moment.
I got like, damn, bro. Damn, I miss shows a lot, bro.
Most of
I really do miss the shows, bro. And it's like, I haven't done. We're working on doing like virtual show, like live streaming or whatever like that. It just don't hit that. We've actually done one before. We did one at Cat's Cradle. We did one at Cat's Cradle, and like it was dope. But it's like I was thinking about doing one in here. Like
I
just
did like
for
3 so far.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did the hopscotch.
Yeah, I did the hopscotch. I did something with Jackson. I did one with WKNC this week, and somebody hit me up for like 2 more, but I don't know. Like I might do it, I might not.
Are they paying for those? Like, is it the same energy? That's what I thought.
Yeah, they got to. They got to pay the same bag,
and
even more because now you got to get a location in order to do these things.
True.
So yeah,
that's true.
The bag is definitely there.
The bag is definitely there. Shout out to the bag.
That ass.
One of my good friends. The bag. Yo, low key, I'm feeling this drink. I didn't eat too much. You know what I'm saying? But it feels good. The kid, shout out to Ryan Pham in the back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it feels great. You know what I'm saying? But when you guys did the hopscotch, that was actually put on NPR Music.
Yeah.
What was the reaction from that like?
That shit was crazy.
Was it like yeah, what was it like? Like, what was the feedback like? What was the reach? What was like the reach like?
I think the reach was really dope because everything that I shared related to it did like
Yeah.
thousands and thousands and thousands of views. So I was like, cool,
Yeah.
that's dope that everyone's seeing this now, and this is new music that I'm putting out. So
Facts.
it's cool that they see that, and it's like another big accomplishment so that you know that damn, he's still working, like he's still out here doing stuff. It was also a reunion with like me, Sonny, and Jackson, so I got a chance to perform with them and kick it, which is like moments that we don't really have too often.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It was good to have that.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Yeah, and then like Tiny Desk is always like one of those things that like, everybody wants that.
Everybody wants
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
so it was a cool moment because everybody's like, "Damn, bro, like you're on NPR, like you did, like
you did that, yeah."
Yeah.
Shout out to NPR.
Most definitely.
I feel like we can get our own popping. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we can easily get our own popping and like have it as important as NPR.
Yeah, it's not too hard. You just gotta have the right artist.
You gotta have the right artist.
But
I feel like
if NPR call though and they go, then it's an L because it's kind of like the WWE, WWF. Well, not WWE, but like
I know what you mean.
The
TNA,
yeah.
I know what you mean.
Switch, like if you can get them on both shows, it's not a big draw anymore.
Yeah, true. You gotta turn one of them calls down.
Dead ass.
You gotta, yeah.
So you gotta be throwing a bag.
I gotta have that. Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fucking fact, bro. On this project, In All Due Time, what would you say one of your favorite ones is?
Shit, I want to say all of them, but my favorite song would have to be Rap Friends.
Yeah.
That's my favorite because I feel like I just get so much off in that song.
Yeah. When it comes to like lyric and everything.
Yeah, and I just like the flow and like the strings. Like it's just so different. Like
it's
like it hits, but it's not like a trap hit. It's like a different soulful. It's a mix.
Yeah.
So it's like it hits you differently. So
yeah, true.
I fuck with that shit heavy.
What was one of the ones that got? Even though I know all of yours are like you love all of them. What were the one of the ones that has the most like traction? Or people are bringing that one up to you the most, and you're like, damn, I didn't think that'd be the one that y'all fuck with the most. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it was one in particular that I didn't think that they'd fuck with the most.
Yeah.
But the two that people are fucking with the most, like heaviest, is Faded with Sunny.
Yeah.
And also Meal Ticket, which is like the first song. So
yeah.
Those two are the ones that are definitely going up crazy. Like Meal Ticket, it already doubled from its original streaming number since the re-release.
Damn.
So a lot of people are on that shit now, and it's cool to see them like on it now.
Yeah, and that's something that I like about you too, because like you know the value of content too.
Facts.
Like the value of your content, and that even though it's something that has been released before, that doesn't mean you can't rebrand it and repackage it. Mm-hmm. Would you say that you just like learned that based off of the artists that you like to follow anyway, and that you've seen how they moved, or it's just something that you're just like, this is just the direction shit is going. Let me get with the wave. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like most things kind of come to me naturally. Like I just feel like it's a no-brainer. I'm just like, bro, like these songs have not been worked to their full potential, and you have not dropped the project. Your last project was 2019. You have a window to drop this. And considering that next after this, you're going to switch and then close this chapter in like your career, as well as like this music that you're dropping.
Yeah,
it'd be good to put them in one consecutive place that everybody can listen into it.
Yeah.
So when I start promoting everything on the back end, it sends you to one location. It's not like one promo ad sends you here. You literally have the whole entire like top greatest hits file of what Les stands for, his music, who he is, where he comes from, where he's been. So it's like
I guess it's almost like I guess it is almost like a greatest hits.
Yeah,
it is almost like a greatest hits.
So that's kind of like why I was like, cool. Like this is like collectively a new project, and then I could also have a chance to really pitch it again to streaming services and playlists. So
true, and then because some playlists won't even consider it if it's not new. Yeah, so that's true.
So I got to put one new record up there, that one record that hasn't been dropped on any platforms. So I put one of those up there so I could at least give the whole entire album a shot at being playlisted in a new algorithm.
Facts.
And then I used all the hype from like Rollywood, because Rollywood started off with like 279,000 streams.
Yeah.
So I used like the hype from, well, not at that time, but I used the hype from Rollywood and some of the other records like Billie Jean, who had like higher streaming numbers.
Yeah.
So it ticks in the algorithm because the algorithm works so much off numbers.
Yeah,
so then they start putting me on all of these new Music Fridays, these like different things because of the whole entire track record of it. So it's just like trying to trick the algorithm as well as just studying the way that people do things. And
bro, that's something that I've been trying to like study myself, is like playlisting, algorithm, like Spotify. I heard the Facebook ads are popping.
Yeah, they are.
Like, are you up on that?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I'm gonna have to get with you.
I think the biggest thing about like when it comes to marketing though is like You don't, because you can never tell if you're gonna hit a Spotify playlist. It's like, you know, it depends on what the editor is looking for. Especially if he woke up, he had a bad day. He might not want to hear your happy shit today, or you might have had a really good day.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, bro, nah, you too sad for me. Like, you never know. It doesn't mean your song is not good, but you never know.
Yo, I never thought about that. I never thought what he's feeling like when he listens to my Yo, I never thought about that. But he could have a shit day and you all are happy and gleeful on the
He's like,
record.
shut up, nigga. Like,
Yeah, fuck all that shit, nigga. Like I need that rah shit. Like some part shit might fly.
Yeah.
Just off the way he feeling that day.
So yeah, so it's like you can never bank on those things. So
Yeah.
the biggest thing is literally just promoting your music and making as much content as possible, which I know that's not the option for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's like the more content you have, the more things you're able to market, the more people are able to look at it because you have more things to post for consecutive days. The more consecutive days that you post content and the more active you are, your following is just going to continue to grow. And as long as
that
you're-
everyday posting.
And as long as you're dropping dope shit, you're going to continue to grow. So even if Spotify doesn't fuck with you, bro, if you're gaining at least 2-3 followers a day, 365 days a year, bro, you're growing 1K a year at the very least.
Facts,
and then from there, it starts to grow exponentially. So it's like that 1K might be 3K next year, 5K, 10K, and you start going up. So you can only create your own buzz if you really cared about your content and how you present yourself enough. You can't bank on anyone else or a miracle to happen. Like, you just got to keep going on the route that you are.
That's
You're
true.
making dope shit.
How do you see the trajectory, especially because you're so well versed in how the numbers work, how the algorithms work, the business side of things work? Like, do you see yourself continuing to just do it yourself, or if the right sort of deal or partnership comes along, you're like you don't mind, you're open to still combining forces and like getting something like that done?
I really don't mind if the right deal came. Like, my ideal deal would be something where I could, kind of like what Vince Staples was talking about a couple of years ago in his deal, where it's like, he said my relationship with the label is I make my shit, I turn it in, y'all get whatever the fuck I make off my streaming, because I don't make shit off streaming, and I get whatever I make off my shows. We're good. Like, that's a cool split.
Gotcha,
which is not a thing that everyone else has. But
Yeah,
it's like,
true.
I'd rather have a relationship with the label where it's like, I could come to you guys for support when it comes to financial things or pushing the button. But as far as like creating my music, I don't need help with relationships. I don't need help with anything like that. I know how to create, and I know how to shoot with the people I want to shoot with. And I think that everyone that I'm shooting with is growing to the point where they're just going to continue to get crazy. So just give us the money and let us handle it, and we're going to go crazy. So I want a deal where it's like some banking shit, you know? So it's like,
true.
Support us. When we make the dope shit, you push it to a larger audience. That's all we need from you. We don't need help making the
Let
dope
me
shit.
continue to do what I do, but you do your job and just
Facts. And that
put it
should
on the
be
big
should
spots.
be even easier for them, because you don't have to have this team that comes up with social media plans, marketing, your PR.
You should already know how to do that for
Yeah,
yourself.
like, you
'Cause
know that.
only you know how to market yourself better than some
Facts.
stranger that just met you and
Exactly.
went through your Instagram and was like, oh, okay,
Yeah, this is what you should say, bro.
This is who you are, bro.
Yeah,
you
man.
know what I'm
So it's
saying?
like, you know yourself better than anyone else. So at that point, I would just look at the label for, bro, we figured this shit out. You're a little late. Like, we figured this shit out.
Yeah.
We just need y'all to put the money in and to give us the platform in order to say what we need to say.
Have you had anybody? Have you had any deals that you've had to turn away? Have you had any offers just yet?
I haven't had any solid offers yet.
You've had some loose ones.
I had like some loose things here and there, like conversations, but I
Yeah.
haven't heard anything like crazy where it's like, yeah, we got to do this.
Or at least somebody just being like, this is a contract and these are the terms.
Yeah.
You haven't had one of those yet.
Nah, not
Gotcha.
anything like solid, unless it's like a one-off to, like, you know, for shows or different.
Yeah, you're just like
Some links,
a
like
moment,
sync
like
licensing and
an
stuff
event or
like that. Yeah.
something. Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope though, because just the fact that you already know, you know what I'm saying? You can't get jerked, bro. You already know what's popping out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know what to do. Your shit's gonna go regardless. You know, like, you're gonna be able to push your stuff regardless. Let me see what else I got on here. Oh, the Proud record. How it got added to the NBA joint.
Yeah.
Was that something you was working on, or that's just something that just happened and you were like, what the fuck?
Most things just kind of happen. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, I just be chilling. Like I just be chilling, and somebody is moved enough by the music in order to, you know, show love. So
How did you find out? Like, they I'm sure they reached out to you before they put it out, right?
Yeah, they reached out to me before. They're like, "Yo, we're having this really cool documentary that we're making about like 2 young kids from North Carolina that are making it into the NBA. They're taking a whole different route than normal because they're going through the G League first. They're showing kids that it's not always the big first draft pick, first round. It's like there's different ways to get into the league, and also to keep working at your dreams and different ways to get into.
Oh, so these are G League kids.
Yeah, these are kids that they went for the draft.
That skipped the
No,
college. They did the college.
Yeah,
though,
they did
right?
the college, but they tried to go to the draft. They ended up not getting picked for whatever reason. Like some people dropped
almost
little
like
bit.
the underdog story, which
Yeah.
is always gonna get clicked. We love the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we love that shit.
And it shows them like just a new route to make it to the NBA. Like you could still be a part of the G League.
True.
So it was dope that came across, and like that the G League decided to sponsor them themselves. So
that's
that
fire.
was really dope. That it premiered with like NBA, like on YouTube and Twitch, NBA and the G League. So
That's dope.
it
Are
was
you
really dope.
on Twitch? Do
Nah.
you fuck with Twitch?
Nah.
I don't fuck with it at all. I've never been on
Twitch.
it.
I kind of do want to get on it though.
I want to see what it looks like. I don't even think I've been to Twitch.com before. Like, I
watch
don't even know
I
what
watch
it looks
academics
like,
on
bro.
Twitch sometimes. So it's like
For
when
real?
I see his Twitch.
I
thing-
see him on YouTube, though.
Yeah, I watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. That's what Twitch looks like. A bunch of
Yo, academics on Twitch. Academics
going
on
crazy,
Twitch.
but he be telling
there
the
drinking
truth, so-
facts. Nigga, off that Henny, be gone, bruh.
he be telling the truth.
But
though,
I fuck with academics, though, just because it's like, that's the thing with the entertainment, bro. You can be whatever you want. Corny works really well. You know what I'm saying? Like, corny gets clicks. I want to be cornier.
But I feel like the reason why he does so well is not really just because he's corny. It's because he's the only person that doesn't give a fuck about industry connections.
That's
so
a
he's
fact.
going to say it exactly how everyone else is thinking it.
Because him
but
and them
they
chat
can't
niggas
say
is going to hold him down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like he's
facts.
gonna say whatever. His delivery may be off a little bit. You might be like, bro, who the fuck are you talking to? Like
That's a
you?
fact.
But when it comes
That's a
out,
fact. Yeah,
he's
I know
never
what you mean.
biased. He's never biased to any side. He never tries to be on no.
He does put the facts out, though.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
And he's the only one that wanted to cover a lot of this stuff. So when it comes down to it, I think that, he does what he needs to do. His tone, his delivery, and as much as he reports should tone down, but as far as like the information he's giving is always 100% to the best of his knowledge.
That is true. And then that's all we can really ask for, bro. Especially in like the media game and when you're like speaking on certain things, bro.
Hell yeah.
It's like, especially when it comes to like, bro, the sensitive topics, race, stuff like that, bro. It's like,
Facts.
you got to really be. Even I'm a black man, and I try not to jump out the window. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially because it's like, I know people watch me, but I try not to jump out the window. But when I jump, nigga, I'm skydiving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I feel like you should be strong on what you say. So even me on Twitter, I don't type anything I don't mean. Like everything that I post, I mean it, and I stand by it because it's my words. I'm not like, it's just Twitter. I was just bullshitting. It's like.
Do you have a moment? When shit really goes crazy for you? Like we talking just like millions a month of streams and just you popping, niggas know you. You know what I'm saying? Are you in a position where you think you have to get rid of your Twitter and just start a new one?
Nah, because I started a little late because I was.
You started when you was already a little
2015,
conscious.
So
Got you.
I don't have no weird shit up there.
I got some wild shit now. Bro, I started mine in like 2008 at Wake Tech, bro.
So you was in that group of y'all
When
ruthless, y'all.
Bro, it didn't matter. Like, bro, it really, even though like, now I fully understand the concept of like whatever you put online, somebody can find, right?
Yeah.
Bro, in 2008, bro, especially on Twitter when it was new, bro, we didn't think anybody was gonna ever see this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was such a fake. It was just such a fake world. Like, I'm almost positive I have tweets on there about Drake, like without question.
Damn,
I was saying,
was talking tough about Drake.
I was talking crazy, bro. This was during Sucker Drake. You know what I'm saying? This is like Sucker Drake era, where it was like Drake was never a sucker, but there was a time period when he was just only making soft records, and it was just like soft records for women. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing that was like really like God body, hard body.
I can't
like,
talk about Drake, bro, because if that nigga gives me that feature, bro, I'm out.
No. So this is the. No, it's
I'm not about
okay.
to disrespect him.
I'm not doing this, but this was during that time period. And I was just like, damn, yo, like I wish Drake would come harder because comeback season is what got me into being a Drake fan. That was like my first one. And then it was just like soft Drake records where it was just like, I'm not really fucking with this like that. Like
Damn, you
Marvin's
weren't in touch with yourself?
I didn't. I wasn't. No, I was a savage.
They
still.
hit different now, right though?
Kind of,
Exactly.
but I'm still not with the Marvin's Room
bro.
shit. I'm still not with that though. I'm
You
not
haven't
with
been that sad yet?
Hell no, bruh.
Bro, you gotta just you gonna
Bro,
feel
I
that
think.
one day.
Let me think of who would I listen to when I'm like depressed, bruh. I've been listening to like Matt Miller and shit when I'm like,
Why?
I don't know, bro. He got some sad shit, bro.
Oh, you talking about like current Mac, like not like
Current
college,
Mac, not
college
old Mac.
Okay.
No, not college
Yeah,
Mac.
Mac should be riding in the whip, especially when you high.
Yeah, like, and you really like, I be listening to shit like that,
it will flow
or
for
I'll
4
just listen to
minutes.
like what's the dude, Strange Fruit, FK, whatever, like instrumentals, like not actual music, just like instrumental stuff. Like
I can't do that. I just be wanting lyrics too bad. Like,
For real?
I don't want to just listen to a beat.
I love beat, bro. I love a beat. I always wanted like an interlude where it's just ad libs and instrumental.
Nah, bro,
no rapping.
Because I'm gonna be waiting for this shit to come in.
Nope, and it's never gonna come. And I want you to have that feeling. See, I'm making
That's
these records for
fucked up.
people like you. Exactly. I'm making those records for people like you, where it's just like 1 minute interlude, and you just think this bitch is about to go, and I'm just, but that beat slapping though, and this shit never drops.
Yeah.
So dirty, bro. But yeah, I think I was talking cash shit about Drake back then. But then I think he felt the pressure back then too, because
Bruh,
people
niggas
was
hard
like,
on him.
huh?
Niggas was hard on him.
Bro,
He was
people were
trying to
going
sing.
hard on him, bro.
Nigga
And it
trying
was
to sing and rap.
That's what I'm saying.
How dare you try to sing and rap?
Bro, and that's when he was like, he started playing offense for like 5 years straight. Where he was like, fuck all you niggas. And I was like, okay, this is the Drake that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck him, bro. Fuck him. Just go. Like, that was a Drake that I like. And I was like, okay, I'm a Drake stan again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And now I appreciate that whatever he drops, he gives us like at least the best of both worlds. I know when Drake drops a project, half of it I'm not going to listen to.
Damn, not gonna listen to the whole singing part.
No. I'm probably gonna skip it though. I'm be real with you.
Bro.
Yeah, like I just like
That's
I like
crazy.
I like gangster Drake, bro. I like, and he's not gangster, but you know I like.
Nah, he's mob ties, so he's definitely.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Like, put your head in a bowl of pasta, Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like even though I don't believe some of the shit he says, I don't give a fuck. It sounds amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was listening to some sort of podcast, and this girl was like, she hated the dark demo. What was it called?
The Dark Lane demo tape.
Dark Lane demo tape. She hated that shit. And I was like, that was for me. I feel like that was for the savages. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had that gully feel. It had a couple of them like records where I'm like, I'm good
You still
on
like
those.
the Giveon record?
Oh, I love that record.
Okay, cool.
Love that record.
making
Yeah.
sure.
I love the Demons, but I'm really into Brooklyn Drill. I'm like,
Damn, for real?
I'm extremely into it.
Damn.
I love it, bro.
What about UK?
I do. I fuck with Stormzy heavy.
Nah, you don't even, when you start there, I just
Yeah, and that's like the, what do you call it? Like the hype beast like thing to
Skepta?
say. Skepta, yeah. Nah, I'm be real. Yeah, fuck all that UK drill shit. Like, I'm not crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not crazy about it, but that Brooklyn drill, bro, Fabio, Pop, Smoke, like, yeah, I like all that shit.
Do you ever think like, damn, these niggas are making the same song?
I do all the time, and I have no problem with it. I have a whole playlist of music just like that, and I don't give a fuck. Every one sounds almost the same.
Yo.
And it literally gives me happiness every single time, bro. It just doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why, bro. It's just like, I listen to it. I don't know, bro. I listen to it, and then look, I'm writing a song right now. I'm writing a Brooklyn drill record right now.
Do you ever fuck up when you're listening and say the wrong lyrics to another song because the flow pattern?
I never did that before, but I've definitely jumped the gun. Like, the lyric doesn't come for like 4 more bars. I've jumped the gun a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
Or I jumped the gun on the ad lib. I've done that several times.
Damn, the ad lib?
Yeah, because the ad libs be crazy. It'd be like, pow, pow, pow. You know, they just come out.
Okay.
You know, like they come out of nowhere. So it's like, I've jumped the gun on the ad lib without question. But the Brooklyn drill shit, bro, I'm writing a record to a Brooklyn drill, and it's a YouTube type beat, right? But I was telling Leon was like, we can't use that. We won't own the record. And I was like, but this is the blessing though. I can put these bars over any fucking drill beat, and it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally the blessing. Like, it's so much of the same shit that you can write a song over a beat and give me any Brooklyn drill beat, and it's gonna go.
Facts.
And I fuck with that. I like that. But I'm really like simplified when it comes to like the type of music that I like. Like, I like some of the technical shit, but I'm good. I don't want to decode my music. Like, I want to know what the fuck you're trying to tell me the first time. You know what I mean?
Do you like the new Earl Sweatshirt and Mavi, like that type of like more poetic version of
I didn't
making
even
music?
listen to that. I've never been a huge
Their
Earl
beats
fan.
are just so different now. It's like a whole new like Negro Renaissance of music.
For real?
Yeah, like that shit is crazy. Like if you listen to new Earl Sweatshirt, it doesn't sound like anything he used to make.
Ooh,
If you
say
listen to
less.
Mavi,
I'm gonna listen
sounds
to
kinda
it.
like that, and it's like a whole another group of guys. I'm not too well versed with everyone because like
Yeah,
there's also
yeah.
Mike. There's a bunch of dope dudes that are doing like this sound. It's more like they're doing rap, but it's just poetry. Like and it's more like metaphorical things that they're saying as well as like literal. But it just feels a lot different. It feels like a new version of spoken word. So it's
I'm
really
about to follow that because I
It's
was
dope to
never a
vibe with.
fan of Earl Sweatshirt back in the day because I felt like he was just kicking raps and not making songs.
Fair.
That's how I've always felt about
But
it.
I feel like he had some good hooks in
No,
there.
he
That weren't
definitely
really hooks.
yeah. Like every so often, like I'm not gonna take away his artistry
Facts.
or whatever. Like I'll be like, yeah, this goes crazy. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? But I was never like, oh, I need
Would you
that
consider
Earl
him like
product.
a Davies?
Bruh, Davies. It's like, how do I put this? This is gonna be seen, so let me just tread carefully.
Yo.
Dave East for me is like first round draft pick, but got injured in his first season.
Tough.
That's the best way I could describe it. It was so much potential.
Did Greg Oden get injured, or was he just like not good at all?
Bro, I don't know. I don't follow basketball at all. I'm pretty like unmanly when it comes to sports, bro. Like,
So what do you fuck with?
I mean, if the team is from Philly, that's the only team you only catch me repping Philly teams.
How hard do you fuck with Meek?
Heavy. I fuck with Meek heavy.
Are you sure?
I do. Even though I know a lot of people don't like Meek. You know
Nah, I don't have no.
Yeah,
no
but
gripes
bro,
with
they be
Meek.
trying to kill Meek, bro. They be trying to kill Meek
I
online.
was just asking because like right now it's not looking good.
It's
for,
not
like,
looking. It's not good for him right now. But
It's
this is the
a-
thing that I've always liked about Meek. Meek openly takes L's all the time, but he also catches W's in the L. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
He takes L's, but he catches W's, and it's like as long as he's catching his W's, I'm okay
Yeah,
with it.
you balance it out.
Yeah, because I'm just like he does some shit like the whole 6ix9ine thing. I was like,
Yeah,
why did you put yourself in that
Then
position?
the clubhouse thing.
Yeah, and it was just like, you
Yeah.
got that, bro.
And
You know
now
what I'm saying?
Now the Kobe thing.
The
is
Kobe
also
thing,
mad.
but at the same time, that Kobe thing is like I'm really on the fence with that Kobe thing because I'm like,
Bro, didn't Lil Wayne say beat a nigga ass like Emmett Till, bro?
Nicki Minaj said,
Like, that's a
bruh,
crazy
exactly.
shit.
Nicki,
That's some crazy shit,
Nicki
bro.
Minaj said, I'm killing niggas. Like,
like-
like the Propofol line. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I'm like on the fence because it's like, at this point, you're only going to get killed if people don't like you. And and you know what I'm saying?
But it's Kobe. That's that nigga, bro.
It was Michael Jackson.
But it's Kobe.
But it was Michael Jackson. Like, if we're talking level of fame, Michael's here. Kobe's
but-
just under. But like,
okay,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
both do
Like,
have I can't say Michael Jackson. They tainted his name through the system, but they
true. That's true.
Yeah.
But Kobe wasn't perfect either, though. He had the whole, he had the whole thing, and I'm not gonna speak on that, but I don't know, bruh. The Emmett Till shit was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that was when Lil Wayne was doing whatever the fuck he wanted. Like everything Lil Wayne did back then was perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Pocket. Oh my god,
That's
like
why I
Emmett
don't
Till,
understand,
bro.
But we're talking a lot of years displaced from Emmett Till too before that line came out.
Still, bro, but like just the image of Emmett Till in your head, that nigga should be
Yeah.
nigga ass like Emmett Till.
No, that's real shit. Shout out to Emmett Till's mom.
Yeah,
for
the
even
open
like
casket.
Yeah, for the open casket because as soon as you said that, that's the pick. I know it. It popped in my mind. You know what I'm
That was
saying?
her whole entire point. So.
That was the whole point. That was literally why she wanted to do the open casket because as soon as you said that name, I heard that shit. But at least there was like 40, 60 years or 80 years displaced from that.
Hell yeah.
But like the Emmett Till, not the Emmett Till, the
Kobe Bryant.
The Kobe Bryant and even the Purple Fall line, like there was probably a year. I think this is the closest though.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is the closest. Like I feel like the whole Nicki Minaj and the Michael Jackson line had like 2 years to 3, but this is like we talking 1 year.
Yeah, but in this situation, it's just weird though because the line just had no place in the song. It's like I'm all for it.
Yeah, it wasn't
but
that fire. It wasn't fire.
There was no
enough.
lead up to it. It wasn't
Yeah.
like people are saying that's a bar. I don't think people understand like because they don't rap what a bar is.
Yeah,
it's 2
yeah.
lines, bro. Like he gave us 1 line. The other line was about a whole another girl. Like it didn't correlate. Like it wasn't a setup. Because if it was hard, ever like
Yeah.
but it wasn't hard.
Lyrically, it didn't slap enough.
It was hard, but it wasn't the setup. Everything had to make it work.
Facts.
People can give you the benefit of the doubt, and you're already on the slippery slope because people are feeling, some type of way about you. Because this shit came out 2
Yeah.
weeks ago. I remember 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I seen that already, and then no one said nothing about it. It blew over. But now with the hate
Once
around
that
him, because it was already up. Like that same clip when it said Kobe, like people seen it, and people were like, "Damn, that line was kind of hard."
I remember when it came up,
Mm-hmm.
but it really wasn't crazy. But once that 6ix9ine shit happened,
Yeah.
they were like, no, we killing you for this too, because you did that. Like it was like, let's run back the last 6 months of goofy shit you did,
Yeah, like-
and make sure we crucify you for that.
Yeah, bro. There's literally threads just showing all the L's he's ever taken, bro. Like I
Yeah.
was watching the thread of him falling down the stairs and stuff. Like it was.
But the way he fell down them stairs, bro, that was like TV level, like a fall. That was like TV quality of like L he took, like when it comes
who
to that.
posted it though? Like it would have to be his family or
They
him.
said it was Nicki Minaj's house. That's what they said. I don't know if that's true. And they said it was while they was dating, which is disrespectful, bro. If you my girl,
and she posted that.
Unless, like, you need to
also, it was an old clip when it came out.
Yes.
Damn, that's tough.
That's tough, bro. Like, even if you had that footage, as my girl, you're supposed to give it to me first, and I'll spin that shit. I'll spin it. I'll sell some hoodies with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I'll sell flight jackets. You know what I'm saying? Something like, I can do something. I can spin it to where I'll still drop the clip. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck all that shit, though. That's kind of crazy, though. But yeah, going back to like, I fuck with Philly artists and shit like that. But yeah, I don't really follow the sports at all, really, though, bro. I just can't keep up, bro. I feel like it's just, I damn sure don't follow no college teams. Way too many colleges to keep up with that shit. Like,
I'm not
hell
not too
no.
big on the college.
Yeah, the professional, though. And I like NBA more than, I haven't watched a full NFL game since the Eagles won the championship. I feel like my childhood was fulfilled.
I don't watch NFL at all. Like,
I watched this year because Tom Brady. I gotta start respecting Tom Brady for who he is.
Yeah, his story seemed fire. Like, bro,
yeah,
I was like, y'all let him go back. Y'all let him go back to the Super Bowl.
Bro, Tom Brady's out there like that shit is like he's playing like a pickup game, bro.
Isn't this his first year gone? Like, he literally just left.
New England,
came here and just won again. So he's just like, bro, I could do this
yeah,
without y'all. Like,
exactly,
like
bro.
I could do this anywhere I'm at.
And that's literally why I watched it, because I didn't watch. I watched the Super Bowl game. I watched that Eagles season to where they won the Super Bowl. And then I was like, I'm done. I feel like my childhood is satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was good. I got an Eagles tattoo, kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, closed that book. You know what I'm saying? But then now I'm like, especially after watching like Last Dance, like I was like, you know what? Let me put some respect on Tom Brady, because this nigga's out here getting W's. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to watch him. And he was working, bro. He was working during that last Super Bowl. And I was like, I get it. This is why, like, he was always on the other side of, like, the opposition. Like, the Eagles being in the Super Bowl with him, bro, we're going to lose. It's Tom Brady. You can't beat him, bro. Like, he ain't playing no games with these people.
Yeah, niggas also got to show love to Serena Williams, though. Like,
shout out to Serena. Yeah.
Crazy.
Who was it? Naomi? Is it
Naomi?
Naomi. I don't know how to say her last name. Osaka. Okay.
Yeah.
I be butchering last names. Shout out to Naomi Osaka. And I keep seeing a lot of memes where it's like, I don't know if I would like that, where it's just like she's about to take her place.
Yeah, I don't like.
How would you feel if that was you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like niggas is like, finally, like, come on, like, whoa.
It's
bro.
almost like, yeah.
I'm still dominating.
I'm here, bro. Like,
I'm still bodying y'all. She's just
because she
different.
could be her next year, and then it's Serena's the GOAT again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know really how I feel about that.
But
like,
she's been running it for so long, like it doesn't even matter, bro. Like there should be no, like Naomi. I think this is her second win.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, doesn't Serena had 25. Yeah. Like, you got some ways to go. Like, relax on her name.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. Exactly.
Like, she has double-digit wins.
Exactly.
So it's like, even Naomi, she's just like, yeah, relax. Like, you know, I'm not there yet. Hopefully,
yeah, and it's like,
get there.
And I hope she gets there too. But it's like,
definitely.
I don't like that they do. But the internet will do that to you, though.
Yeah, at least they're not doing that to each other, and they're not like, you know, giving the energy around. Like, it's all love.
That's one of the hardest things about like getting more recognition and stuff like that. Is just like people will spin their narrative for you if you don't spin that shit yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'll create your narrative for you if you don't create it yourself. And that is something that I damn sure I'm not going to have no problems with. I feel like just because I make so much content, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you make enough content for yourself. You speak up for yourself. I speak, you know what I mean? Like, so where we don't have to worry about that as much. But I feel sorry for those people who don't. You know what I'm saying? Because some motherfuckers be just being played with in the industry sometimes. You just be like, damn, you could have stopped this. But
yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? That's on you at this point.
It's like you got to keep everything documented. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't really like social media too often, but it's like I love it when I go down. I just see, damn, this is where I came from until this point. Like, these are all the events that made me me. These are all like my big shows. These are all my photos. Like, every moment I see all the fans who engaged with me from the time I was 15. So now it's just like, damn, like, y'all been along for the ride. And it's dope to just have those moments all documented since, you know, I just do music. So
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that last week on the podcast. I was like, sometimes I think about that documentary that'll be made about like Menace material. Like, do you ever think about that documentary that'll be made about Less G's? Like,
no, actually, I don't. I don't even think about that.
You never thought about that before, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of more on like a day-to-day basis with everything.
Okay.
Like, you know, I just like, okay, cool. We're going to complete this day. This is checked off the list. Keep going. At the end, like, you know, it'd be cool if I had a documentary. But I already know the people who I impacted and people I touched. Like, you know, they're cool.
Yeah, that's good to live in the moment.
Story,
and that's one of the issues that I feel like I have. I know where it could go so much that I think about that sometimes too hard.
Hell yeah.
And then I miss those day-to-day checklists, and it's like I ain't gonna never hit that goal if I don't do these day-to-days. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like
you got to build up to that big
yeah,
goal.
bro. And it's like just trying to make sure you consciously are always on point. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes, especially when your mind doesn't normally work like that. Mine doesn't normally work like that. I have to consciously put an effort towards that. You know.
Facts.
But outside of like we're kind of just like talking about shit, but this is what we do, you know. This is what we do. You know? But I kind of want to go back, and then we're gonna like wrap everything up. Cause how much time are we at right now? 1 hour, perfect. This is what we do. Goddamn it, that flew by. During the pandemic, during the pandemic, a lot of racial things came up and everything like that. Do you feel any like pressure or obligation as especially an impactful voice in the area, an artist to like start incorporating more black issues into your music, or do you feel like that's something that is like, I don't need to put it in my music, I could just handle it as myself outside of my music, not in that medium, but in a different form of medium. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's a no-brainer for me because I am a black person.
Yeah.
So my stories and everything that I'm speaking on is black life, what happens in everyday black life.
True.
The people that I interact with and what it's like being an African-American in, Raleigh, North Carolina, or just being around the area and all the things that I come in contact through, going to PWI, and just being like in the heart of the city.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like my music is a self-reflection of this, but also I always just feel the need to speak up as I learn new things. Like I just feel like if you have a voice and you have thoughts, like I'm more than just an artist. I go to school. I consider myself someone to be an intellectual too.
Yeah.
So it's like art and stuff is inspired by all of these things.
Yeah.
So I put that into my music, and I also make sure whatever I put in my music, I stand for as a person.
Yeah.
So it's like anything you see me tweet, anything you see me post, that's a reflection of myself. So that's always out there for everyone to see. And even like my first ever project was Modern Day Activist, and just had a bunch of different things on just social issues. Like it was just definitely that project, and it wasn't on any gimmick shit because it's like my first project. Like before,
True, yeah,
all of this is like I had it because I just feel like everything that I was speaking on was things that I was seeing around me.
Yeah,
and those were the stories of what we're going through now. And hip hop is the voice of what we're using now in order to lead a bunch of the movements.
Facts.
So this is why I touted a Modern Day Activist, and I definitely love the project.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's dope. I know you've always had the perfect balance to where it's like it's been infused, and I completely forgot that was the name of your first project that you put out. So it's like you've always done it. You know what I mean? So it's like with the pandemic and things like that going crazy. I mean, not the pandemic. The
the pandemic is going crazy though.
The pandemic is going crazy. The pandemic's alive.
500,000 lives, bro.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy, bro.
No, 500 million lives. Shit, I think I'm
500
tweaking.
million across the world.
Yeah, it said the number was like 500,000, like 1,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like
holy shit.
I got that notification on my phone. I was like, that's cool. Well, I mean, like it's not cool, but it's like
yeah, like damn, bro.
Like damn, like and nothing is happening. Like we're opening up, but
yo, they are in the clubs this weekend, bro. Like right now, we're doing this. They in the clubs and the bars. Like there's a girl twerking on a nigga right now that she never met before, and he just got that like leaving Walmart. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in these streets on Glenwood and Fayetteville and Raleigh. We wish you the best. You know what I'm saying at this point because I'm just not bold enough for it, bro. I just can't do it. Like,
no, I'm good. I'm definitely
terrified,
good.
bro. Like,
I don't like to be around that many people anyway, so it don't really affect me that
yeah,
much.
bro. I'm just like the older I get, I'm just like I'm good on that shit. Like, I don't ever want to go out, bro. Like,
I feel that though. I like
the house is
so
fun.
You gotta catch me on good days.
Yeah, bro. It's like the house is so fun, and it doesn't help that like we have like this type of setup too. You know what I'm saying? Where it's
You
like,
come kick it.
I mean, we kicking it over here. You know what I'm saying?
You don't even notice it's dark outside.
Bruh, like we've definitely had days to where it's like you sit on that computer, you chilling, the sun done went up and down, and you over here like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like forgot to eat. I just been in here listening to music, shooting videos, greens. You know what I mean? Like making content and all this other stuff. But yeah, man. But we're gonna wrap this up. And then we're gonna get it out of here. Did you have any last thing that you wanted to talk about? Because I don't want to miss anything. We can run through some stuff. If you have anything else that you wanted to bring up.
Do I don't know. I think I'm pretty good.
You feeling?
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Shout out to Max and Ryan. Shout out to Ryan for helping us out today, man.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan for
that's a
helping us.
blessing. Shout out to Max for helping me out in every fucking thing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there would be no Lesser Genius without Max. Like, you
Yeah.
know, the whole entire rollouts, all of the content, you know, it's definitely love. Like, you know, they're the best.
Yeah.
So shout out to them.
Shout out.
Yeah.
And make sure you get that all in due time. It's on every streaming platform. Less the Genius. Make sure you run them streams up.
Yeah, definitely. Most
Definitely play that. It's plenty of bops on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You just hit the link in the bio. You know, you do what you got to do, depending on whose page you are. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna be able to find that.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming through. Of course, as
I
always.
appreciate you for having me, bro.
Bro, this face is always open for you, bro. And anytime you want to do something, it's the same energy every time.
Oh, that makes me feel good.
Yeah, man. So, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe, everything to 3 Oak Podcast, AJ the Menace.
Lesser Genius.
And we'll holler at y'all next time.
Bet.
Peace.
Are we good? Like, damn, I probably shouldn't have said that out loud first.
It's okay. Go ahead.
I wanted it to have enough time, like, to cut out before I said anything.
Yeah, I can still cut it out, but I'm gonna leave this though, just because it seems seems pretty funny right now. Go ahead, finish it.
That's it.
What you about to say?
That's it. No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, that's it. Oh, you just wanted to lean back.
Yeah, I was just
Gotcha.
gonna say, yeah.
He like my posture's been so good. I'm ready to just kind of sit back, yo. But yeah, yo, we out of here.
You just watched we could start over if you'd like.
Hey,
You just watched the 3 Oak Podcast instead of listening to it.
you just watched the 3 Oak Podcast. Okay.
Thank you for watching the 3 Oak Podcast.
Subscribe.
Listen to that guy.